So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Madrid against Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And it's Bale. Modric. Daniel Carvajal. Now it's Bale. Bale with a delicate ball. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
He may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
Carvajal looks to slip it through. Morata shoots! Danger averted for now. Tries a through ball. Benzema. Toni Kroos. Who's going to make this theirs? Toni Kroos passes it through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Oh, that's a waste. It's come loose. Casemiro. Out to the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Madrid, saved by a real stroke of luck there. It just fell kindly.
Just when it was all looking a little promising too, he miscontrols as the counter-attack seemed to have good momentum. He's just got to shake it off now and put it down as a rare slip-up.
And that's another throw. Bale. Casemiro. Now it's Modric. Modric looks to dink one in.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
He's gone for it! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Benzema is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Madrid draw first blood here.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Benzema. Now it's Bale. Toni Kroos. It's a brilliant interception. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Modric. Looks like a good ball through. Rafael Varane cuts it out. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Massive leap! Ronaldo! Superb! And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Madrid have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Now the pass. Sergio Ramos tries a long pass towards the front. Out wide to the right. Chance! Daniel Carvajal gets it away, and it's Toni Kroos. Steered out wide. Towering header! It's in! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Saved only by poor finishing.
I think he's having trouble coming to terms with missing a golden opportunity. That may weigh quite heavily.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Morata. He's got it, and he's got time.
Well, he seems to be operating on a wavelength all of his own. I don't know what he was trying then.
Daniel Carvajal. Modric. James with the ball through. That's not going to find its target. Crossed in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Ball swung in. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're off again. Now it's Benzema. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Bale. Good idea, just poorly executed. It's a loose ball. And it's Marcelo. Marcelo floats one over. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. He's there to get rid. Modric looking for options. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Casemiro gets it back. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Modric tries a through ball.
Madrid have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Played out to the right. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Look, all it needs now is a slightly later run beyond that defence and the flag will stay down. It's a move that looks very promising, and of course the timing is absolutely key.
And it's Modric. Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos thrust towards the front line. Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Toni Kroos pumps it forwards. Carvajal. Modric. Now it's James Rodriguez. Hit into the middle. Great leap! World class! Karim Benzema!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's James Rodriguez. Now it's Modric. Marcelo. Spoon forward. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Cristiano Ronaldo needed to come up with a better ball.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Up to meet it! He will be livid with himself.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Modric. Bale. Casemiro. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Daniel Carvajal tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Modric tries to get it forward quickly. Bale tries lifting it over. Casemiro. Daniel Carvajal. And it's James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez. That's a throw. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Massive leap! He scores! And the comeback is complete! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Madrid take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Isco. Isco's cross. And back out it comes. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Kroos. Modric. Done very well to intervene. Modric. Isco. Morata. The final seconds now. Modric. Now the pass. Modric. Casemiro pumps it upfield. Now it's Morata. Morata shoots! Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Cristiano Ronaldo cuts it back. It's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that's it. Madrid have thrown it away. It was in their grasp, and they let it go. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, this defeat has been inflicted because they didn't adapt their game to what was required. There was very little chance of stopping them out wide, and that's where the game was lost. And too many attacks were allowed to be built or fed to those wider areas, and they were naive in failing to react to the obvious danger. They were just too...
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Madrid against Belgium. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now the pass. Courtois gets it upfield. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Played out to the right. Hazard could try cutting inside here.
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Daniel Carvajal does well to read it and intercepts. On the right now, what's on? Now it's Morata. He's in! And he's there to cut it out. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Modric tries a through ball. Bale's cross. Good delivery. No joy.
Madrid had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Hoists it high. Big chance! Ronaldo! Superb!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Lukaku passes it through. Marcelo gets into the right position to intercept. Casemiro tries the route one option. Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric plays it out to the wing. Marcelo goes for the cross. Out wide to the right. Deep cross. He's there to get rid. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Lukaku. Nainggolan. And it's Lukaku. Looks like a good ball through. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he was right in front of goal, and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
Modric looks to slip it through. Toni Kroos. Morata! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Witsel. Cristiano Ronaldo with the ball through. Morata. Can he find a finish now? Cross deflected behind for a corner. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Madrid go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Bale. Bale on a strong run down the right. Pumps it into the area. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Witsel. And there's the end of the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Belgium need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee.
It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Nainggolan tries a through ball. De Bruyne. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Shot at goal! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
De Bruyne. Right through the middle. Can he find a finish now? Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Marcelo pumps it forwards. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nainggolan. Madrid seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Out for a throw. Pepe. Toni Kroos. And it's Modric. Dinks one in. Marcelo looking to get on the end of this. Witsel gets it away. Modric. Kroos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Thompson! Spectacular from Morata! And they get themselves in front! Courtois did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
In truth, he was probably a tad selfish then. There were more options about.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Pepe. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Modric. De Bruyne. Oh, good interception. All the way back, and they start again. Benzema. It's come loose. Has a swing at it. Back of the net. And with that goal comes comfort. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Madrid will 2 up and into a position of real strength. Witsel. A chance! Can he score? It's a loose ball. Is it in? Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Toni Kroos. And Toni Kroos. James Rodriguez. Lovely feet. De Bruyne. Nainggolan. Lukaku. Well weighted. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, they may have lost, but there's plenty to take from that to turn it into something more substantial. They aren't too far away from me.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Madrid against Belgium. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And it's De Bruyne. Looks to slip it through. Firmly met. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Nainggolan. Batshuayi with the shot! It's broken loose. There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that.
Casemiro gets it back. Danilo plays it out to the wing. Benzema. Bale. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Pepe does well to read it and intercepts. Where to from here? Now it's Bale. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Batshuayi. Witsel tries a long pass towards the front. Thrust towards the front line. Morata goes long. Well positioned to make that interception. Played out to the right. Danilo. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku with the ball through. Hazard. Can he find a finish now? And the finish! Goal! Belgium! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Belgium take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And it's Azar. Crunching tackle. Danilo. Aimed long and direct. Witsel goes long and forward. Morata. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Sergio Ramos. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Approaching the half-hour mark. It's gone out for a throw-in. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Madrid seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
De Bruyne.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
And that really should have hit the net.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Modric. Looks like a good ball through. Now the cross. Nainggolan. And it's Lukaku. Rafael Varane comes sliding in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Azar with a delicate ball. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Witsel. Now it's Lukaku. Hazard. Modric. Sergio Ramos. Benzema. Sergio Ramos with the ball through. Promising cross. De Bruyne. And it's Batshuayi. And he's made certain that won't get through. Forward it goes. Benzema tries to stroke it through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Belgium go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're off again. Belgium carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Nainggolan. Bale did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Alderweireld. Witsel. Azar. Alderweireld. De Bruyne. Tries the route one option. Lukaku gets on the end of it. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
It's a loose ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Marcelo. And that's put paid to a promising move. Marcelo. And it's Bale. Hit into the middle. Point-blank header! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Great leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky, very lucky.
Hazard. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Can he deliver? De Bruyne delivers. Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Out for a throw. Tries a through ball. Morata. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chip through. Now it's Bale. That's great strength on the ball. Gets up to head it! Ronaldo! Superb!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Morata. Now the pass. De Bruyne pumps it forwards. And it's Nainggolan. De Bruyne. Cristiano Ronaldo, already of course on the score sheet. Belgium do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Casemiro, Bale, and the counter is on. Vertonghen, and it's Batshuayi. Casemiro Tries to get it forward quickly. Madrid go in search of their winner. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. James steered out wide. Good idea, just poorly executed. Mertens plays a clever pass. Now it's Benteke. Benteke, he's onside. In again. Casemiro can hoist it clear. We are into stoppage time. Ball through needs to be good here. Vertonghen gets into the right position to intercept. Mertens. De Bruyne. Mertens. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And it's De Bruyne. Looks to slip it through. They've managed to get it away. And the referee brings it to a close. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there were times when they looked like winning it and times when they looked like losing it, so they'll be reasonably happy to end up with what they've got.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Madrid against Belgium. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It has to be the brains of the operation, Toni Kroos. He's another one of the elite passers in world football, and his consistency remains high at both club and international level, and one of the first picks in the team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Toni Kroos, thrust towards the front line. Now it's Bale. Firmly met. Lukaku did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And it's Coentrao. Isco looking for options. Played into the middle. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Deftly done. De Bruyne. De Bruyne delivers. Gets up to head it! Goal! Belgium! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Benteke demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Towering header! You can get that clear. Now the pass. Nicely measured pass. Looking to force his way through. De Bruyne. Dembele. Surely he scores! Oh, that is very close.
Lukaku did exceptionally well to control that and get the shot away while he still had just enough room, and he generated excellent power too. That should encourage another effort or two.
Bale gets into some space. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And he's made sure that that won't get through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Out wide to the right. Lukaku. Madrid seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Away from immediate danger. And it's Sergio Ramos. Cristiano Ronaldo passes it through. Bale gets flagged offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Isco. Bale battling down that right flank. Bale on a strong run down the right. He's dealt with that well. Daniel Carvajal. Now it's Bale. Bale's cross. Ronaldo! Superb!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit. That next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Oh, good ball. It's Bale! Referee's had a good look and given a corner. managed to get it away. Fabio Coentrao plays it out to the wing, hit into the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. Now it's Lukaku. Daniel Carvajal. Now it's Benteke. Steered out wide. Great leap! And he's done it!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
And there's the end of the first half.
That's entertainment. Asking for any more would be a little greedy, Peter, and yes, mistakes have played their part, so reducing errors can go a long way towards swaying the balance one way or the other.
Belgium head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Here we go again. Nainggolan. Now it's Hazard. And it's Benteke. Looks like a good ball through. Out to the left it goes. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Gets up to head it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Kovacic tries a long pass towards the front. Morata! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Into the channel, De Bruyne, he's onside. No, that's not going to find its target. Kovacic tries the route one option. Cristiano Ronaldo plays it out to the wing. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Nainggolan. Now it's De Bruyne. Hazard. Whipped in. Defence has got rid of that. Isco pumps it upfield. And it's Morata. Morata brings the ball forward. Tries to cut back. Point-blank header! Oh, the keeper's gone ever so well.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's hit it first time.
Well, the contact was absolutely perfect for me, but the direction was pretty ugly, and that really was a back to the training ground moment.
Lukaku with the ball through. Hits one! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Belgium take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Well, they could break here. Benteke pumps it forwards. Kovacic. Isco boots it upfield. Cristiano Ronaldo tries to stroke it through. Bale's cross. He's there to get rid. And the through ball is intercepted. Defenders on the back foot. Looks like a good ball through. Tries a through ball. Looking to go deep. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
And he's there to cut it out. Nainggolan has created 1 goal already. Tries to dink it in. Up to meet it! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Fabio Coentrao. Out to the left it goes. And it's Coentrao. James Rodriguez. Toni Kroos. And it's flagged offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Nainggolan plays it out to the wing. Now it's Fellaini. Fellaini with a delicate ball. Out to the left it goes. A real chance to break. James Rodriguez goes for the cross. And that should be the keeper's. Hazard, now the pass. Now it's Lukaku. Kovacic. Aimed long and direct. And it's James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez passes it through. Coentrao. And that's been repelled. Nainggolan goes long and forward. The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Isco knocks it towards the front, lacking in accuracy. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Belgium a class apart, opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
They've achieved this away win thanks to a game plan which they stuck to and trusted from start to finish. The players deserve praise.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Madrid against Belgium. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It has to be the brains of the operation, Toni Kroos. He's another one of the elite passers in world football, and his consistency remains high at both club and international level, and one of the first picks in the team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Isco. Has it out wide now. Gets up to head it! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
No mistake! 2 up, 2 easy! How many more to come? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
He's dealt with that well. And it's Modric. Morata with the ball through. And that should be the keeper's. Mertens. Now it's Lukaku. Spoon forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lukaku. Hazard. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Nainggolan. Madrid seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that. No? Oh, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Vertonghen has been caught there, it's a foul. Nainggolan. Hazard tries a through ball. De Bruyne. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Tries a header! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempt at goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that.
Who's going to make this theirs? Now the pass. A chance! Sergio Ramos can hoist it clear. And it's Lukaku. Lukaku passes it through. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Dembele. Hazard. Benteke. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. James Rodriguez, who does have an assist to his name. Toni Kroos. Played out to the right. James Rodriguez delivers. More and more and more and more. They are running riot. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Madrid take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Cristiano Ronaldo lofted into the middle. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Aim forward. Out wide to the right. And it's Lukaku. Lukaku plays a clever pass. Great leap! Good clearance and very necessary. Can he find a finish now? Up to meet it! Benteke! Brilliant! And however... And the first half is done. Start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Cristiano Ronaldo floats one over. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That has put a stop to that. Now it's Morata. De Bruyne. Hazard. Looks like a good ball through. He's through the middle. Chance! Oh, well defended. That had to be done. It's come loose. Isco. James. Marcelo. Modric. Marcelo. Isco.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recoverable.
Isco. Marcelo. Looks to slip it through. James Rodriguez looking to get on the end of this. Away from immediate danger. And it's Isco. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Nainggolan. Does well to read it and intercepts. Hazard. Toni Kroos. Belgium yet to make a change here. Sergio Ramos positions himself well and cuts it out. Nainggolan. Mertens tries lifting it over. Cristiano Ronaldo. Thrust towards the front line. Back in once more. It's a loose ball. Cristiano Ronaldo, great challenge. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Looking to force his way through. Vermaelen demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Now the pass. Isco. Dembele passes it through. And it's Dembele. Hazard tries to pick out a teammate. Now it's De Bruyne. Goes wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Massive leap! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Into stoppage time, they must make something of this. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Sergio Ramos, Toni Kroos, Marcelo, James Rodriguez. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Aimed long and direct. And that's that. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny. Just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Belgium never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Madrid against Belgium. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
So it's down to business here. Rafael Varane. Modric. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Nainggolan. De Bruyne. Mertens. Well positioned to make that interception. Witsel plays it out to the flank. Morata tries a through ball. Ball swung in. James Rodriguez with a beautifully timed run. Nainggolan. Now it's Lukaku. Rafael Varane positions himself well and cuts it out. He has it out wide now. Benzema's delivery. Good save, really well read. Danger averted for now. It's gone out for a throw-in. Casemiro. Madrid are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
And it's Carvajal. Now it's James Rodriguez. Toni Kroos. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Clears it out of harm's way. Looks like a good ball through. Up to meet it! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Madrid draw first blood here.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lukaku, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Toni Kroos. Morata. Now the pass. Aimed long and direct. James passes it through. Can he finish? World class Karim Benzema! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Madrid get themselves a... They are rampant! rampant. And already they're looking to run away with it. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Benzema demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Fellaini. Casemiro. Belgium are still behind as we reach out for half-time. De Bruyne brings the ball forward, looks to thread it through. Lukaku has been given offside.
He may have been caught offside, but Lukaku likes to make a run beyond defences, but that often opens up the possibility of a flag being raised.
And it's Morata. Casemiro. Now surely, it's Benzema! That is a class save, he had to be at his best.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Gets up to head it! Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Ball is over the line. Tries to cut back. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Mertens. And the whistle goes for half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Belgium now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Now it's De Bruyne. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Played out to the wing. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. De Bruyne delivers. It's come loose. Nainggolan in once more. He's dealt with that well. Mertens. Torreira Carrasco. Great leap! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Nainggolan picks it up from the goal kick. Lukaku plays it out to the wing. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cut out in the nick of time. Nainggolan pumps it forwards. Toni Kroos battles to win it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Nainggolan pushes it out wide. Now it's Benzema. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Toni Kroos with a long pass out wide. Modric. He's there to get rid. Nainggolan looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. And it's Morata. Morata with the ball through. Benzema's delivery. Mertens pumps it upfield. Mertens. Out to the left it goes. He's got the ball, he's got the space. And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Daniel Carvajal. Throw in. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Looks to slip it through. Daniel Carvajal. Now it's Morata. Now it's Bale. Deftly done. Carvajal. Oh, he's got the ball glued to his feet. Played into the middle. In it comes. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Sergio Ramos knocks it towards the front. James Rodriguez goes for the cross. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And it's Toni Kroos. Bale. Big chance here! Bale! Loose ball, who's going to get that? Nainggolan. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Carvajal. Can he find a finish now? And he should have made it 4.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
And it's Morata. He's through the middle. A chance! Oh, he's broken through. It's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Madrid tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. It's Morata! Pulled out the best in the keeper. Massive leap! And that's past the post. Casemiro. Who's going to make this theirs? And there goes the final whistle. Belgium well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they were totally dominated throughout that game, and the scoreline reflects that. It was a really poor result for them.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.